Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Red Storm Reel. I'm your host, Eric Ferrari.
And I'm your host, Joe Cerno. Joining us again today is...
Daniel Villavicencio.
All right, now to open up the show, our theme for What's the Reel is going to be films that are based on previously established film franchises and TV franchises. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but I figured, why not?
Okay, yeah.
Let's go out there a little bit.
After that, we're going to be reviewing the new Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a biopic about Freddie Mercury and the band Queen.
We're also going to be previewing Widows and Creed 2.
All right, awesome. So Dan, you've been here before. You know how this goes. You're the first victim for What's the Reel. What do you got for us?
All right, my first movie is coming out November 16th. And
I swear to God if it's Widow. No, I'm just kidding.
And it is...
It's coming out November 16th.
Yes. The main character's name is Newt.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic Beasts to The Crimes of Grindelwald. All right, there we go. Got this, folks. Okay, this film is based on a British TV show. The film follows two groups of political lobbyists who attempt to stop war between two countries. There's an American side and a British side. A lot of naughty language in there. It's got, what's his face in there?
I don't think I know this one.
Yeah.
You don't know this one at all?
No, what is it?
In the Loop.
In the Loop. Oh, okay, I think I've heard of that one, yeah.
Fantastic movie.
Okay, so for mine, it came out in the 1990s. It's about a spy. A
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a hard one, whoa.
All right, I guess that means I go again. Let's see, for my next one, I'm going to say it's about a journalist, a goofy journalist, who is sent by his home government to make a film, a documentary film about America, but lots
is it Borat?
Very nice, great success.
Okay, all right, great, yes. Daniel, yours.
All I'm going to say is Ryan Reynolds.
That's not enough.
What?
Wait, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
What is it about?
Yes.
Deadpool. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, we're reviewing Bohemian Rhapsody now, right?
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Might as well.
All right, cool.
Think we've had enough punishment with What's the Reel.
All right, so Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a movie about Queen, Freddie Mercury. What do you guys think?
All right. This film overall, there was more, I don't know if I can say there was more good and bad. I felt like it was fun, I felt like it was entertaining, but overall I did feel like it was a mixed bag. There were some highlights. I thought the musical sequences were amazing, especially the Live Aid finale. I was stunned seeing that in the theater. And I have to say this before any of you guys do. Rami Malick, I thought he was sensational as Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you guys take it now.
Yeah, I totally agree. The finale at Live Aid, oh my God. First of all, spot on to the real show.
Yes, I watched the real show after. It was
the
great.
vocalization with the crowd is so cool.
Yeah.
Because I that's all I wanted to see in this movie. And honestly, even if you think like the entire hour, like the first hour is bad, it's worth it to see the end. But the first hour isn't.
All right, let's see what Eric's got.
No, I agree with what you're saying. Honestly, the two big points he made, that Rami Malick was probably like the best part of the movie. He had he did an amazing job with the role. He really inhabited the role of Freddie Mercury.
Oscar-worthy. I'm going to go as far to say that.
In terms of his movements and stuff, I didn't like his lines. I'll get into that in a second. Also, the Live Aid performance kind of pulled you in a little bit, but I also have problems with that too. I thought the movie as a whole was a train wreck. I thought it was horrible.
Okay. Let's...
I thought that I literally didn't know any of the characters' names besides Freddie Mercury until like halfway through the movie, just because they didn't even talk about them. Everyone was radically one-dimensional. There was no drama in it. The whole movie felt like it was 2.5 hours of just like giving you facts about the band. Like,
yes, it just felt like it was just like, oh, here are highlights from Freddie Mercury. So it didn't feel like a story.
No, it didn't feel like a story at all. And I felt like I could have read the Wikipedia page for the band and Freddie Mercury, and then listened to their songs for 2.5 hours, and I would have had a better time.
Yes, honestly, I remember finding out that the runtime for this film was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I'm thinking, and here's the thing, I usually get excited when I hear that a movie's over 2 hours long. But it did not need to be that long.
No,
it really didn't.
Yeah.
But what I will say on a technical end, I thought that the musical sequences, I loved how those were put together. I thought those were edited very nicely. And honestly, I did love the whole look of the movie. I remember there were several shots throughout the film where I was just like, wow. That's epic. That's huge. I love the way that
I think it had too much money. I think it was kind of bloated even.
Yeah.
It seemed like it had too much going on visually, I guess. It wasn't visually unique in any kind of way that I thought, but it just seemed like it was just too big.
It's like I can see your point. Visually,
it
didn't seem visually unique enough, but I guess I just like the way it looked. That's the best way I can put it. But no, sorry, go ahead.
I definitely agree. Like, it's no masterpiece for sure, but like, there's just some moments for me, at least. Like, I mean, Queen's like my second favorite band, and there were just some moments that to see like live in IMAX is just awesome. Like when John Deacon does the first riff for Under Pressure, and they're all like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Like,
that is cool.
That's so, like, little moments like that are great.
Yeah.
But overall,
I think the only reason. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Overall, I thought this was for a band that was so ahead of its time as Queen. It should not have gotten a movie this conventional.
Yeah, no, it should not have. I agree, and I also think that the only reason that it was as good as it might have been is that it was Queen. If it wasn't Queen, nobody would care.
Yeah.
Literally nobody would care.
Exactly.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna get into the next one. Widows follows a group of spoiler widows after their husbands have died. Their husbands were criminals who had gone like on a bunch of heists. They got killed on their last mission, so they're forced to complete their next mission, so that way they could have some kind of financial security and also to pay off debtors that their husbands owed.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this movie, guys? What are your expectations and whatnot? How do you think?
I'm very excited for it. I honestly, like, the first time I saw the trailer, like the first half of the trailer, I thought was a little bit iffy. Like, it didn't really grab my attention. It seemed like a very kind of like gritty crime drama or whatever. Like, there's a million of them. But then you get into it and you realize it's a heist movie. I love heist movies. I don't know why. Like, there's something about heist movies, like just people stealing things in a group, and it just makes me very.
It's like,
excited.
I wish I could do that and get away with it.
Italian Job, like Ocean's 11. I love that stuff. Just like watch people steal things. It's great. I don't. Not that I'm endorsing that, but like.
He's totally endorsing it. Don't let him fool you. He's totally.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I definitely think that there's a great cast. First of all, I mean, Viola Davis, Daniel.
Yes. Oh my God.
Sorry, I always forget his name. Daniel
Kaluuya.
Yeah.
Don't just call him the Get Out guy. He has a name. He has a name, guys.
I remember him more from Black Mirror. That was tremendous.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in that episode. That's right. Yeah.
But,
I think it's cool that they have like an all-female cast for this, and it's not like Ocean's.
I don't know if I'd say it's all female. Like, it's female led, but there's
all
a good ratio between them. But like,
it's
honestly,
women that are doing the stealing.
But honestly, I am so excited for this movie. I've been getting more and more excited for this film. And again, going back to the cast, I've never seen like such a stacked cast. I usually don't. When I look at a film and I get excited for a film, I usually go on like directors or writers or just how the film looks as a whole. I don't usually go for the cast. I'm going for the cast this time. I love how you have a newcomer such as Daniel Kaluuya mixed in with like an acting giant who's been around forever, like Robert Duvall.
From, like, all over the place.
Oh my God! And then you have in-betweeners like Viola Davis, who looks very solid, and Colin Farrell. And again, going to Daniel Kaluuya, there's just something that looks so. Again, this is based on the trailer. There's just something that looks so unsettlingly good about him, like quietly unsettling. Yeah. And I'm gonna predict that he may even steal the show. I think he's gonna come up to be very strong.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so for our next movie, we're gonna be previewing Creed 2. I am so excited for this movie. I really think. Okay, I'll be honest. I have not seen the first Creed because I haven't seen Rocky Balboa, so I don't want to watch Creed without seeing Rocky Balboa. But this movie looks amazing because he's fighting Victor Drago, is Ivan Drago's son, who killed his father.
The most fearsome villain in the entire Rocky franchise is coming back to do some damage. I want to see if they add some more depth to Ivan Drago's character.
And Dan, you said you're a huge Rocky fan,
Yeah, I'm
right?
a massive Rocky fan. I always have been ever since a little kid. And like just seeing Rocky and Ivan face to face in the ring again, that was so cool. And that little moment in the trailer, that was awesome.
That was so cool. Oh my God. The fourth one was like one of the.
Yeah.
It's hard to say which one's the best. The fourth one was really good.
I think the first one's the best.
It is. But like Ivan Drago is just so iconic. They all were.
I think he's the most iconic villain out of all of them.
Maybe.
I love Clubber Lang too.
He definitely had the most impact on Rocky.
Only some brain damage. I mean,
Also, like Victor Drago, like his son, the guy who Creed is fighting in this movie. He's gigantic. Like, look how big he is.
He looks like two of me.
He's like towering over him. He's like, oh, gigantic. And it showed him like the training. He's
definitely
like
a weight class issue.
He's like the mountain in Game of Thrones or something. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, not for nothing. How'd they slide that? I thought they had like weight classes in boxing. I guess they're just letting it slide for this one. But what do I know about sports? But I know, going back to Adonis Creed, the conflict that's there. This is a man who's the son of the guy who killed his father. I don't want to say too much as far as like what they could do, because I don't want to be like every Star Wars fan who like has to write the ending to the next movie that's coming out. But I feel like there's a lot of different directions that they could go in after this as a result of this fight.
I think so too.
And I want to see if they take those risks, and I feel like they will, because I feel like what made Creed such a strong Rocky sequel is that it didn't feel like just another Rocky sequel.
Yeah, like
so
every single movie is,
enough.
definitely. It's like a new story. Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I want to see what they do with Rocky's character. I want to see if he's more than just like a mentor character like Mickey was.
It would be very cool, especially with the dynamic between him and Ivan Drago. Like, they both could be there again, like meeting up with each other. It's gonna be really cool.
It's gonna be intense.
Yeah. That's what we have to say.
Those are our thoughts and everything.
All right, so Creed 2 comes out on November 21st.
Widows hits theaters November 16th.
And Bohemian Rhapsody is in theaters now.
Yeah, and thank you for watching. See you next time.
This has been Red Storm Real.